founded on two-thirds a person.
You know, like with the Freddie Gray situation is, we're all like Freddie Gray. I could have been Freddie Gray, you know, if I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. What happened to Freddie Gray is normal. You know, it's the fact that it was caught on video, but this is anger that has been building up for a while in my community, you know. Growing up in West Baltimore, I love my city, but it's very tough. The murders, the drugs, everyone knows us for the home of The Wire. And people fail to realize we live The Wire every single day. But once I started photography, I actually saw the beauty in my city, and I actually fell in love with it all over again. I'm Devin Allen. I'm a Baltimore-based photographer, most known for photographing the uprising after the death of Freddie Gray. When Freddie Gray passed away in the hands of police officers, I didn't see the news. I found out via text message. My mind was racing when the protests began because no one really understands Baltimore. And I knew when all the news people came, they wasn't going to get the full story in its raw form. And I wanted to show what was really going on in Baltimore. Most people see the riots of Baltimore, but they don't understand the pain that caused those riots and caused that uprising. I grabbed my camera and I didn't want to be biased. I saw some good things and some bad things. I saw police officers hitting people with shields, dropping tear gas, you know, being completely careless. I saw people stomping police cars, seeing cars on fire. It felt like a movie.
On evaluating black privilege is the huge elephant swinging in the room. Is the memory of a slave ship praying for the Alzheimer's to kick in. Black privilege is me having already memorized my nephew's eulogy, my brother's eulogy, my father's eulogy, my unconceived child's eulogy. Black privilege is thinking my sister's name safe from that lips lock privilege. Is me pretending like I know Trayvon Martin on a first name basis. Is me using a dead boy's name in my Black Studies presentation. Is me carrying a mouthful of other people's skeleton to use in my own convenience. Black privilege is the concrete that holds my breath better than my lungs do. Black privilege is always having to be the strong one. It's having a crowbar for a spine. It's fighting when you have no more blood to give, even when your bones carried you. Black privilege is being so unique that not even God will look like you. Black privilege is being the first person in line to meet him. Black privilege is having to have the same sense of humor as Jesus. Remember how he smiled on the cross? The same way Malcolm X smiled at his bullet. And there I go again, asserting my black privilege, using a dead man's name without his permission. Black privilege is a myth, is a joke, is a punchline, is the time a teacher asked a little boy what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said alive. Is the way she laughed and said there's no college for that. And it's tiring, you know, for everything about my skin to be a metaphor, for everything black to be pun intended, to be death intended. Some days I'm afraid to look in the mirror for the fear that a bullet George Zimmerman its way into my chest while I was asleep. The breath in my mouth is lucky enough to scare a courtroom. I'll be lucky if I'm alive to make it to the stands. For some people, their trials live longer than they do. Black privilege is me thinking that this is enough, that this presentation is enough. Black privilege is this, is the breath in my mouth right now. Is me sitting in this class right now with a crowd full of witnesses to my heartbeat.